It seems everyone and their mother is chasing the next shiny tactic right now while quietly ignoring the one strategy that actually works. They want to know what's working today. Is it faceless YouTube channels, automated webinars, short downloadable PDFs? Are Google Docs still working? Everywhere you turn, it's some new hack, some shiny trick promising a shortcut to cash. And the truth is, they all work. But they only work when you do this one thing that I'm going to share with you right now. But I do have to warn you, what I'm going to say is the one thing that nobody really wants to hear because it seems too simple and it lacks some mysterious secret. You see, none of the tactics I mentioned matters if you're not doing this one thing, not a dang bit. The strategy that's winning in 2025, it's the same one that worked back in 2010, same one that crushed it in 2020, and guess what? It'll still be the gold standard in 2035 as well. It's not sexy, it's not trending, and that's exactly why everyone misses it. So here it is. Are you ready? All you have to do is help people solve a specific, painful, can't sleep at night type of problem. That's it. That's the entire game. And I know it sounds simple, right? Almost too simple. Cool. Now go do it. You know, I've been playing this game for 20 years and through all the platforms, back to MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, back to Facebook again, through all the tools, through ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Kartra, Go High Level, Smoke Signals, whatever, and through every trend, drop shipping, coaching, crypto, back to coaching again. The one constant, the people who win are the people who solve problems, period. They're not always the loudest or the flashiest, and they're not the ones playing algorithm bingo. The winners are the ones who wake up every day asking, what real problem can I solve for someone today? Not what should I post on Reels, or should I do a 7-day challenge, or is now the time to launch a Discord community? That stuff's fun and it all works, I won't lie. But it's window dressing. It's trying to put lipstick on a pig if your main focus isn't solving someone's problem. Your core motivation has to be solid, and that core is helping people with something that actually matters to them. Look, if you're stuck right now, if you're watching your business move like molasses, it feels like you're doing everything right, but nothing's clicking. Let's fix that together, because I've helped folks from all walks of life. Coaches, course creators, real estate pros, mystics, and magicians. Even one guy who taught people how to play video games for a paycheck. And every time it starts with this: one person, one specific problem, one offer that actually helps. From there, we stack, we systematize, we scale. It's a simple system. Not always easy, but always effective. When I work with someone, I usually take 20% of what we create together. And honestly, that's a steal considering I bring 20 years of street smart marketing, battle-tested strategy, and hands-on execution. We're not just brainstorming, we're building together. But I only work with people who are actually serious. Not, I think I might try this for a month serious. I'm talking burn the boats. Let's build something that matters serious. And if that's you, I want you to send me a message or email me at jason@jasonmoffatt.com. We can hop on a call, no pressure, no BS. I'll ask you a few questions like who you are, what lights you up, what drives you nuts, and what brilliant idea you maybe have hiding in your Google Docs from the past year. Then we'll get to work. Not dreaming, but doing. No more chasing every shiny strategy. No more digital duct tape. Just real help for real people. That's the business. That's always been the business. So if you're finally ready to stop spinning in circles and start solving problems that pay, you know where the message button is. Let's roll. And hey, if you've been sitting there thinking, yeah, Jason, but I'm not an expert, I don't have a big audience, who the heck would listen to me? Let me tell you something I've seen play out over and over again. You don't have to be the guru. You don't need some PhD level expertise. And in fact, sometimes it's better when you're not the expert. You know what works just as well, if not better? Being real, being relatable, being the person who says, hey, I'm figuring this out too. Come along for the ride. I've seen people crush it by starting a simple breakfast challenge, not because they had a culinary certification, but because they had the guts to say, watch me try this in my kitchen each morning. They shared their journey, they showed up, and they pointed people toward tools, programs, and coaches who actually solve the problems. They didn't need to be the expert. They just needed to care enough to be the guide. They built entire businesses just being the connector, by shining a light on others and by being the bridge. You've got affiliate offers, collabs, plug and play business models where they do the fun, creative stuff and let the pros handle all the hard business parts. That kind of setup, it's way easier than trying to build something from scratch. So if that's where you're at, if you love the idea of an online business, but you don't even know what you'd sell or how you'd help, hit me up. I'll sit down with you. I'll ask you a few questions and see if there's something that we can build that fits your style. No pressure, just a real conversation about what's possible for you, because chances are you're a lot closer than you think. Hit me up at jason@jasonmoffatt.com, but don't sit on this for long. As a new father, time is my biggest and most important asset, and I only have so much time to help a couple serious people. If you're one of those, hit me up.